I know when there's chicory root in foods, like make sure the bathroom is clear.
Really?
Yeah, like it's known.
It's a laxative.
It's known to get things moving, if you know what I mean. Like huge, if you're standing, it's like up to here, like it's huge.
Suspicious.
Yeah.
Chihuahua wow bow wow. Chow.
With a hint of floral.
Yeah.
Pack up your bitch and your bitch.
Exactly.
Right?
Do both. No?
No.
Chihuahua? No?
Well, it sure shit better. You're a traitor.
That's no one says shore rider though. And hi everyone.
I'm Janet.
I'm Jason.
We're
Gumbo Mud. We're here
for dark beer.
And today we have some Chihuahua bow wow. Chow. No?
No.
Chihuahua? No? What do we got?
We have Honeycomb Honey Milk Porter. This is a 6% ABV, and it is a collab with Chuao Chocolatier.
Have you ever heard of them?
I have. Well, I've actually not heard of them, but they have this like huge joy sign. Like it's.
What's a joy sign?
It's the word joy.
Okay.
Just spelled out, like, you know, if you're standing, it's like up to here, like it's huge.
Okay.
And it's just Joy. And I've seen that before in Carlsbad.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's like in the industrial park area.
Okay, like Palomar Airport kind of area. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just this big joy sign. I always wondered, like, oh, I wonder what that is. Like, I just thought it was cool.
Yeah.
So when I was researching the brewery and I looked up Chuao Chocolatier, I was like, oh, that's them.
What a unique name though, Chihuahua. It's kind of even hard to pronounce.
I know, and they give you the phonetics because I'm sure the name gets butchered all the time.
You think it's a kind of chocolate it's a Spanish kind of chocolate, Mexican kind of chocolate, or because Chihuahua is kind of that's Mexican, I think. Because there's tribes and stuff I've read books about that kind of pronunciation. So I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see.
That I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't go
anyway,
that depth.
Interesting though.
Chuao is located in Carlsbad, California, and then we'll get to the Thorn locations as we go.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they must really like the chocolate because Thorn's down in San Diego, like 30 miles away, and yeah, for them to come all the way up to Carlsbad. To get the chocolate, so Thorn. I've been there before, actually.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, I've been to a Thorn. Me and a buddy of mine, and I really liked them. They were good. It's been a while though, because I don't go downtown that much. So
you're a traitor going places without me.
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay, so this beauty is a fresh release, October 2021. It's the newest collab beer with Chuao Chocolatier. It's a series, and this one in particular has the Chuao chocolate bars. It's a blend of the chocolate bar with local honey and toasted caramel, chicory, and then chocolate, with a hint of floral. Yeah,
that's the thing that throws me off. When they put floral, they say floral.
The floral is supposed to come from the honey.
Okay.
Which makes sense.
Yes. Chicory. Do you know a lot about chicory? I don't. I've obviously heard of chicory, but I don't know much about it.
Well, I know
when there's... It's a spice?
I know when there's chicory root in foods, like make sure the bathroom is clear.
Really?
Yeah, like it's known.
It's a laxative.
It's known to get things moving, if you know what I mean.
Wow.
So yeah.
But does this beer have any honey in it?
Well, it sure shit better.
The Honeycomb Honey Milk Stout. Yeah.
Did you ever eat honeycomb cereal?
I tried it. I wasn't crazy about it.
Yeah.
But I remember having it.
Yeah.
But, I love milk stout, so and I actually like just natural honey. Mm-hmm. So to have honey in a milk stout, this should be interesting. It should be good, right?
Yeah, this is new territory for us.
Yes.
We've not had a honey milk porter. We've had plenty of milk stouts.
Yes.
But I don't I don't believe we've even had a milk porter.
No, and I haven't had a Thorn beer in a long time. And I think the last time I was there, it's been a while. They were just in San Diego, but now they're in Mission Hills and even Barrio Logan, which is like a little neighborhood in San Diego. So they're in both those locations. And so now, and then they're using this chocolate from Carlsbad. Like I like it. Like I would love for them to come up here in North County and closer to us and open a brewery. So yeah, it's kind of cool.
All right, so they opened, the original is North Park, correct?
Yeah. I think so,
San Diego, for those that don't know.
Yeah.
And then 2017, they opened the Barrio Logan location in the historic neighborhood. That location has a 30-barrel brew house, canning line, tasting room. The most recent addition to the tribe is in Mission Hills. And isn't that where you do a lot of writing, Mission Hills, or no?
Kind of, yes.
Yeah, so popular.
Yeah, Mission Hill Trails, yeah.
Yeah. So that location is dog friendly and family friendly.
Yeah, I'd like to, we haven't hit those, so we need to do that soon, because I don't go to Mission Hills that much. I go a little bit, but we haven't been to North Park in a while. And Barrio Logan, I haven't been there in a while either. And there's so many cool neighborhoods around San Diego. It's crazy. So
I've never been to Barrio Logan, and I would love to go back to North Park soon.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, cool that you can bring your dog and your family. So pack up your bitch and your bitch.
Exactly.
Right?
Do both, yeah. So the brew crew they're saying is Dennis O'Connor, North Park native, which we love North Park. Like North Park is just turned into,
that's so fun.
If you come to San Diego and you only have a weekend, I would say go to North Park because they probably have 10 breweries. And tasting rooms. Yeah. Within 5 blocks.
Brewery hopping like
crazy.
Ideal.
Bottle craft.
Yeah.
Like there's just tap rooms and breweries everywhere. So I would say that. So so Dennis was a North Park native. He's a co-founder and Shore Rider, whatever the hell that means. Is that the guy's name? Shore Rider? And CEO? No, that's all Dennis. Taxman, San Diego CEO of San Diego Taxman. I didn't write this. I know I'm not reading it right at all.
No, like the shore rider. He's a surfer.
No one says shore rider though. that's like around a lake or something. Or shore rider. Oh my God. I've never heard that, and I'm a surfer for 30 years. Yeah.
Well, anyway, it's Dennis O'Connor, Eric O'Connor, and Dan Carrico.
Yeah.
Carrico. He's the director of sales. Is
Eric and Dennis, you think, related since their last name's O'Connor?
Well, I would sure think so.
We got a lot of information here.
Yes.
Yeah, all these guys. Yeah, they're just a bunch of friends, as usual, which a lot of our brewers we go to, they are, and that's how you start a brewery, and you want to start a brewery with your friends, and brew some great beer, and yeah, they seem successful. They have 3 locations now, and I remember when they had 1, so they're doing good, yeah.
Yes.
And you mentioned the other variety of series they have in this. Is this the Honeycomb series, or what series is this?
No, it's the Chuao.
Oh, the
collab.
Chuao series. Oh, wow.
So they all have Chuao in them. We have the Spicy Maya Dry Irish Stout, Totally Tango Mango Milk Stout, which I've been eyeing, and you happened to pick this up before I got that.
Yeah.
And the Golden Goodness Golden Milk Stout.
Wow, and they all have the chocolate in it. Wow, it should be interesting.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So, super excited. This is my first Thorn.
Yeah.
Never been to any of their facilities, but I know they're blowing up.
Yeah.
So.
Cool. Let's try it.
Let's do it.
This is fun. Woo! Yeah. I haven't been to one in probably Thorn to 5 years or so because I don't get downtown much. And this is not far from Petco Park. That Thorn, because I remember parking down there, and me and a buddy hit. I think we had 2 breweries, and Thorn was right down the road, like 2 blocks or 3 blocks away. So we hit that one too, and it was fun. It was a good beer. They didn't have a lot of darks then at that time, but I haven't been down there in a long time. So looks like honey.
Very caramely. That's a beautiful color.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, looks good. I just picked this up too. We have a lot of beers we want to review, but we just picked it up and it sounded so good we want to review it. So
I'm really liking the color of this. I might have got a little more. I'll give you a little.
Yeah. Look at the carbonation. It's crazy. Wow. Look at that.
You get one more.
I get a little dribble. Yeah.
Wow.
Cool. Crazy. Yeah. So what do you think about appearance?
You know how hard it is for me not to bring it up to my nose?
I know. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. Look how fast it dissipated, though. It's gone.
Wow.
I've never seen a beer do that in all our beer reviews.
No.
Look, it's completely gone. Like,
this looks
seconds.
crazy.
Wow, the appearance looked great at first. Even my head was like a one finger head at least. And now it's gone. This is
crazy.
Look how crazy this is.
Okay, I've had another beer that was this exact color, and you're like, it almost looks like rusty water,
or
like
sewage water,
if you are rehabbing a house and you turn the bathtub on, it's not been on in forever, and like that rusty water comes out. Like this is what that looks like. It looks pretty watery. Like there's almost a ring instead of head. It's almost a ring of lighter liquid around the top. I don't know if you have that.
Look at the carbonation. It's the tiniest bubbles I've ever seen in my life. Look at that. It looks like clouded tea.
Crazy, yeah, it does.
It looks like a clouded dark tea or something.
This is trippy.
We're
spending so much time on this.
Well, it dissipated so fast and then went to nothing. So what do you give appearance?
It doesn't look. It looks very like question mark, like mysterious.
Suspicious.
Yeah.
Shady, it's very suspicious.
Shady.
Yes.
I'm going with a 3. It looks.
Okay.
It looks. I'm just going middle of the road because I don't know.
I'm glad I wrote mine down already because I gave it a 3.2 and I'd almost go down to a 2 because it's like what's going on? I don't know what's happening to this beer. But we both gave it average a 3, which I think that was generous because it looked great when you first poured it and then it just went to nothing.
It doesn't even look like a beer right now.
No.
It looks like.
And even the little bit of carbonation in it, it's the tiniest bubbles I've ever seen in my life. Look at that. So aroma, you need to pull it out. Yeah, it's like. It's such a trippy looking color. It's almost like a brown ale. Like a very clouded brown ale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely more brown ale than...
Yeah. It's 6%, but yeah. It's a milk stout, so no?
It's not...
What are you getting?
I got a tiny bit of smokiness initially.
Yes, that's exactly what I get first thing,
then
smoky.
A little bit of dark fruit.
Is chicory smoky? Do you smoke chicory?
Yeah, you can smoke whatever you want to smoke, but I don't think it's...
It doesn't say smoke, but there's toasted caramel. That's all. I'm with you. I get something smoked.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's
Why
odd.
is that?
That's odd in a honey.
Thank God it's not floral.
Porter. No, it's definitely not floral. Do you get dark fruit?
No, I get smoky. That's what I'm getting, smoky.
I get smoky dark fruit, but it's primarily smoky with just a little dark fruit.
It's honeycomb. So, whenever you see beekeepers go around beehives and they have to, whatever that smoke is, I don't know what that is. That's the visual I'm getting
when I
smell this, because it's smoky. Yeah, so what do you give aroma?
I think I'm going to stick with a 3.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of... it's still a question mark for me. Like it's not bad. Like I don't love smoky beers, but it's not like a strong smokiness.
Yeah.
It's faint.
But that's all you get.
And a little dark fruit, which I don't always mind. So it's not bad to me.
Yeah, I gave it a 2. I think it's below average. It's this weird smoky. Luckily I don't get dark fruit, but or no floral either. But it's just a weird kind of. Smoky, that's all I get, smoky. So
my smokiness is dissipating. Is yours? Yeah, it's not. It's not as pronounced.
Not yet. So, all right, taste. Yeah, I'm scared of this one.
You want to go first?
No. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of, it's the weirdest looking beer I've ever seen for dark beer. Obviously hazy IPAs and all that's different, but for a milk porter, this is trippy. Wow, look at that.
The taste is trippy too.
All right, what are you getting?
It's super, it's almost like fizzy despite it looking flat and lifeless. It's almost like a fizzy.
Well, the carbonation, like I said, the bubbles are teeny tiny everywhere, but there's not a lot of them.
It's like a weird fizzy I don't think I get honey or chocolate, or I don't know what I'm getting.
Oh, it's watery.
I know.
It's not a milk stout. It doesn't taste like a milk stout to me, and I've had a lot of milk stouts.
But it's supposed to be a milk porter.
Yeah, it's a porter. Obviously, it's 6%, but still, it's super light. It's not like a milk stout. The milk stouts usually always use lactose. That's the thing with the milk. They use a lactose sugar flavoring. It's very watery. The taste, I'm not sure what I'm getting.
I know.
Boy, it's super watery.
It is super watery. I do actually get the floral aspect, but still no honey. Like, not only is it honeycomb, it's a honey milk porter. Like,
and no chocolate.
Where did the honey get lost?
So no honey and no chocolate, right? It's something bitter. I'm getting bitter. Luckily, I'm not getting the floral you're getting, but I get a watery, bitter taste. What is that?
I don't know.
Maybe it's the chicory. Maybe I'm getting chicory. I don't know chicory.
I don't know.
But I'm getting only one flavor. It's very carbonated, like you said, fizzy. And it's one flavor and it's watery. Maybe I'm getting chicory and that's all I'm getting. But I don't get none of this chocolate that I'm so much wanted. And milk porter is always lactose. So you get a milky, sugary flavor. So what do you give taste?
So bizarre. It says chocolate covered series. Like, aren't you expecting either sweetness from, if not the honey, since it's a honeycomb honey milk porter, chocolate, that you partnered with a chocolatier? Like,
there's no chocolate.
What the hell happened here?
What'd you get taste?
I'm gonna stick with a 3.
3?
Yeah, like, it's not. I could sip it and finish this, but it's just every sip I'm just like, what am I tasting?
That's why I'll finish it, because I want to figure out what I'm tasting.
Like,
yeah, it's a trippy beer.
I'm not saying it's bad at all. It's just like I can't tell you guys anything. It's more I can tell you what I'm not getting instead of what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Like, that's bizarro.
Yeah. I gave it a 1. I'm not, it has none of the flavors it says. And it's watery, and whatever I'm getting, if it's the chicory or whatever I'm getting, it's that flavor, whatever it is, but it's kind of bitter, and it's just not, it's not a milk porter.
I don't think so
at all. There's no honey and there's no chocolate in it either. So I give it a 1. So what do you think about the amazing texture of this 6% beer?
Well, even for 6%, I would say it's still super watery.
Yes.
Like 6%, getting down on the lower end of the spectrum, but still quite watery. So I'm going to go with 4 on texture.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, like I think it's not too far off of what a 6 could be, but quite watery, and it has that weird fizziness that is leaving that weird texture in your mouth.
Yeah, I gave it a 3. I gave it average because, like you said, it's not far off a 6. It could be a 4. It could be a 5. But it's watery. The fizziness, that's the carbonation or whatever. But I gave it a 3. I gave it average because it could be considered a 6. I've had 6 close to this, but it seems a lot watery than a 6. So yeah. All
right, on to the finish. It just leaves this bizarro taste in your mouth. Like it almost gets sour or bitter on the very end.
Yeah, it's bitter, but it's not. I think you're right. It's like in between bitter and sour, right? It's a weird kind of, maybe it's an unsweetened. Honey can't be unsweetened, right? It's naturally sweet.
Naturally, that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
Again, to have not only a honey milk porter, but then to partner with a well-known chocolatier, like I don't know how you have such a bitter beer.
Unless it's the bitter chocolate. But you go to a chocolatier, right? It's all sweet most of the time, right? You want...
Yeah. I don't know.
That's where it's coming from. I don't know.
And this is, I don't think it's possible that this beer has gone bad. It's a fresh batch.
No, we just bought it.
Properly stored. It's pretty much hot off the press. So I don't think we're looking at that scenario here. So,
So what do you give the finish? Woo! Yeah, this is a crazy beer.
The finish I actually like the least. So I'm going with a 2. It's just...
You almost wanted to go lower, eh?
I was going to do 2.5.
Were you?
It kind of like, it accumulates in my throat.
Yeah.
And it's just not pleasant.
No, not at all.
I'm really disappointed.
Yeah. I give it a 1. Like, it's not a good finish at all. Like you said, it's kind of in between bitter and sour. Mm-hmm. Like, and then it lingers once again. Like, I usually never give a beer a 1 if it finishes and kind of dissipates really quick. When it lingers and you just keep this nasty kind of sour, bitter taste in your mouth and you can't get rid of it, that's how you got to give it a 1, because it's like, that's not good. Like, no one wants that. It lingering in your mouth like that. So yeah, I give it a 1. You give it a 2.
A 2 on the finish.
2. Yeah. So for a total, Janet, what do you give Thorn Brewing Honeycomb? No honey. Honey again. Milk Porter, 6%. Like, what do you give this beer for a total? Like,
my total was a 3 out of 5.
So average.
Well,
which is generous, because I don't think this is an average beer, right?
I don't
it's
either.
Kind of off, yeah.
3 feels generous.
Yeah. This is the weirdest looking beer I think I've seen too, right?
Well, I told you.
For dark beer.
Yeah, I've had one that looks exactly like this, but it was full of flavor. It just looked
really
funky. Yeah. This one, I just completely am missing the honey, which I absolutely love honey. I love honey in a beer.
Yeah.
We reviewed a honey beer and we both were crazy over it.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
And honey goes great with dark beer, I would
totally,
think.
yeah. A natural sweetness. Honey is like one of the most pure things out there.
Yeah.
And it's just lacking honey. It's lacking chocolate.
Yeah.
I kind of wonder, like, did the folks at Chuao taste this and like give their stamp of approval? Because
yeah, why partner with a chocolatier if there's no chocolate?
Yeah, I mean,
or if it's this bitter chocolate. Who wants bitter chocolate?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
So, not my, obviously not a great first impression for Thorn, but
just not your beer.
I know that they put out money beers and totally going to try more. This one just wasn't for me, whether it's this series or whatever, just this one in particular, but not for me.
So would you give it a 3?
Yeah, 3 out of 5.
Yeah, I gave it a 2. Like, it's just kind of off to me, and I've been there. I like Thorn. I've had some good beers from Thorn. It's just not my beer.
Yeah.
Like, I want honey. It's double in the title, Honeycomb Honey.
Right.
And I love milk porters. So it sounds just like an amazing beer and right up my alley. And yeah, I don't get any of that. So yeah.
I'd be curious to know what the ABV, not the ABV, sorry, the IBUs are. Yeah, it's, I don't know if I'm getting bitterness or sourness, but something.
You shouldn't get that in a milk porter.
No.
You shouldn't get that many IBUs in a milk porter.
Yeah.
So anyway, Gumbo Mud review is a 2.5, so below average, which, I think it's still kind of generous for us and our palates. This is just not a beer. We don't like bitterness. When you buy a Honeycomb Honey Milk Porter, honey sweet, a milk porter is sweet. You want sweetness, and at 6%, we like a lot of beers at 6%.
And when you're partnering with a chocolatier. And
when you're partnering with a chocolatier, you want the chocolate in it, and we're not getting that either. And we like a lot of 6% beers. We kind of love that kind of 6 to 8% for an everyday beer. And so it's watery too. For 6%. So yeah, Gumbo Mud reviews at 2.5 for Thorn Brewing's Honeycomb Honey Milk Porter. So thank you guys for watching this review, and click the like and share button and share it with everyone, and click the subscribe button for more dark beer reviews. Yeah.
And please find and follow us on Instagram. It's Gumbo Mud, MUDD. And thank you for watching.
Yeah, and go visit all of Thorn's locations and try their beers, and let us know any new dark beers that come out or anything you like that we can try and review, because I like Thorn, and I definitely want to visit their locations and try more of their beers. So
definitely.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.